Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. Last episode, we built the Wells Company warehouse, and there was basically, well, there was like 3 types of comments on that video. There was, Wells, you messed up the stairs. The roof is not symmetrical, fix it. That was this one, and I did. There was... the audio was desynced, which it actually wasn't. I was just a little funny with the talking, at least as far as I could tell. I went back and watched it again, and then there was everything else. But the big thing was this right here. Don't worry, guys, I fixed it. I actually noticed it before I even put out the video, but anyway. So I did a live stream Saturday, and I got all of the item frames, and killed all of the cows and harvested all of the trees. So we now have this entire thing filled up with chests, item frames, everything's all labeled. I mean, obviously there's a lot of empty stuff right now because I don't have a ton of resources. It's, you know, this is going to kind of fill up as we go. But over here I've got different crafted items, armor, tools and weapons, food, all my diamonds, and etc., etc., etc. That's all good. Now, there was some confusion, I think, from some people about whether or not this, where we're standing right now, is actually in the industrial district. So I figure let's actually just take a look at the map so I can kind of orient you guys to where we are. If you look at the map, our house is right about here, kind of on like the southwestern edge of the medieval district. And then there's the river. And then the warehouse is built in kind of like the northeastern edge of the industrial district. So this, where we built the warehouse, is definitely in the industrial district, and our house is definitely in the medieval district. What I want to do today, I think the first thing that I need to do is do a bit of mining and get some more resources and stuff like that. Kind of get a little bit done on that count. I think, you know, early in a season especially, I think it's really good to kind of, you know, just do a little bit of mining every day to kind of get enough resources to get going, because eventually we're going to want a beacon, we're going to want more diamond tools to enchant and kind of get the enchantments we want and all that kind of stuff. But I think before we do that, I probably don't actually have that much stone brick. Before we do that, though, I think I want to build a staircase up to this thing, because the thing is, it's kind of a pain to get up here. I don't have an elytra yet. I know Tango, I think, has already killed the Ender Dragon, but I'm not planning to go to the end for a bit. It's going to take a little while. And since Tango already killed the Ender Dragon, I have to respawn the dragon, which means I need gas tiers and all that kind of stuff. So I want to build a staircase that kind of leads up here so I can get up and down fairly easily. I don't have a ton of stone, but I've got a bit. Let's just make some stone brick. And what I'm thinking is we'll just make a fairly simple staircase, like a 2 or 3 wide staircase that kind of comes down at an angle and is kind of inset against the wall here. So let's start kind of, maybe we'll scoot back even a little bit farther. I'm thinking like right about here. Probably 3, we probably want to go 3 wide, is what I'm thinking. Let's get rid of all this nonsense over here. Just get rid of all of it. And that should be fine for the moment, and then we'll just have to kind of get rid of all this as we go. So I'm going to kind of dig this out. It's going to be a pretty simple staircase. It's just going to be a stone brick staircase that kind of leads up with probably more stone brick on the side or something like that. But just an easy way for me to get up and down when I'm going to my storage room. All right, guys, I am back. Staircase is done, at least for now. I'll probably come back and rework this later when I have a few more resources, but for now this will work. It's pretty straightforward and simple, and it gets the job done. This is a very functional staircase, not a very aesthetically pleasing staircase, but I'll probably come back and rework this at a later time. For the moment, though, I've noticed another problem. As I was working on this staircase and running back and forth between my house and the warehouse, this is a pain. just having to swim across every time I want to go grab stuff. So I think I want to make a bridge. I think that's what I want to do primarily in today's episode, is I want to make a bridge that kind of crosses the river so that I can just run across the bridge and up the stairs. And since this is right on the border of industrial medieval, I think I would be fine going with either style, either like a medieval style bridge or an industrial style bridge. I don't know necessarily what I would call like an industrial style bridge. Like, I don't know what would be considered an industrial bridge. I don't know. I'm really not sure. But as far as medieval, that one I can do. So let's just grab a few things here. I'll probably need more than that, but this will be a good start. And I'm thinking what we want to do, I think, again, probably like 3 wide is about right. So let's go like here and there and kind of build a little section there. We may even want to bring that up even more. Well, maybe not. I think we'll leave that. I'm playing. Yeah, I think this is good. Another cool thing we could maybe do is for these blocks that would be underneath the water, maybe for those we want to use spruce, like so, to give it kind of a, make it look like it's wet. I think that's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, so then we need to figure out how far across this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let's make it 21. Or is that... Did I just miscount this? I think this was 21. Nah, now I gotta count it again. Hold on, let me get this all spaced out. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. I've got stuff spaced out. So basically we've got a gap of 6, a gap of 7, and then another gap of 6. And I think what we want to do is bring this all up one above the water like this. Like so. There we go. And then I'm kind of leaning towards bringing this straight across. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. So we'll bring those logs over. Do the same here. And do the same there. There we go. And then it's just a matter of getting our slabs in. And I think we want to have it kind of come up like this and then over. And basically just have it all at this level. And that will allow us to put fences or something along the sides. This is fairly simple design, I think. I'm going to need more oak than that, and that's okay. More oak slabs, anyway. Might as well grab that stuff out of there while I'm passing by. Here we go. So let's just go make a bunch of those. And then also, I think we're going to need some oak fences. And hopefully that will be enough to get the job done here. Yeah, it should be. So then we want that to go like so. That'll go here. There we go. And then... Oh, not you. Come back. And then I think we want to put our oak fences down like so, and maybe just throw a torch on top of all this. There we go. And then I'm thinking another log here and here. just to kind of give it a little bit more. And then maybe we could even do something like that. I think I like that a little bit better. And then we go here, here. And again, same kind of a deal. And then this bit, it's going to kind of come up again. And at this point, we will have crossed over into the industrial district. So I think once we hit this, we want to make our pathway out of stone brick slabs or something different. So let's grab some of those guys. That should be more than enough, I would hope. And then we'll put these where they belong. So let's see here. This would all be stone brick slab. And then I think we'd probably be bringing... I think we'd probably just bring this straight up and over. All right, so like over to here. And then like so. And we just fill that in. Okay. There we go. So now we'll have a bridge and a pathway that kind of leads up. The question is, how is it going to look from over here? Because it's a very narrow... Actually, that looks fine, I think. I was considering raising it up. But I think this is fine. Let me sleep. This may have been a much simpler little project than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. And that way we can easily get to our storage room and back to our house without having to do any swimming or jumping or crazy nonsense like that. Like, it's just going to be a simple matter of essentially just walking across a pathway that we've made. So there we go. Let's fill all this in with dirt as well. And then the grass will spread to that. Yeah. This is good. Okay, well, fantastic. So now I think I'm going to go mining for a bit, try and get some more resources and all that kind of stuff. Maybe get a few more levels, see if we can do a little bit more in the enchanting side of things. And I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back. I went mining for maybe an hour or so, and these are the resources I got. About 3 stacks of iron, a quarter of a stack or so of gold, about 8 stacks of coal, quite a lot of redstone, some lapis, but only 6 diamonds, unfortunately. Kind of got a little bit unlucky on the diamond front, but yeah, what can you do? It happens sometimes. So I'm going to get this stuff put away. In fact, you know what? Let's take advantage of our wonderful new storage room and put it away together. It's so nice to be organized nice and early in a redstone or in a Minecraft world. Also, it would help if I actually put the stuff in the proper chests where they belong. But yeah, this is fantastic. I love having, like, that is, I think, one of the single biggest steps in any Minecraft world is coming up with a proper storage room. So you have like a centralized location to store all of your stuff. Like, that makes such a big difference. But anyway, I think the next thing I want to do is I want to do a bit of enchanting. So let's take our diamonds. Let's grab, I actually don't have any sticks, but we'll grab some. And actually, the other thing we should do, let's take with us a sword and a random tool. It doesn't really matter what tool. And then some of these as well, because these are the things that we still need to enchant. We need to enchant helmets and stuff. And while we're at it, let's grab some books and we can enchant those too. Grab a little bit of lapis to take with us, and we can probably leave whatever's left over just in the community enchanting area in case any hermits are running low on lapis, because I've got tons of it, and let's be honest, I'm probably not going to use too much. And then we'll just take these oak logs with us as well. So, we'll head off to the community enchanting area, and I have to say, I'm so glad to kind of have that, like, community feel back that we were sort of missing in Season 5. I've been spending a lot of time on the server, and it's really cool. I mean, look how many people we have online right now. And it is about 8:30 in the evening my time. That means that for all the people in Europe, it's like, well, let's see, math, 1:30 in the morning, 2 in the morning, depending on like where they are in Europe. It's pretty late for some of them. Like, False is on right now, Doc is on right now, X is on right now. Like, it's crazy how many people we have online, especially considering how late it is over in Europe right now. So it's really nice to have so many people on the server again, and to kind of see builds and stuff like that sprouting up. We might even go take a look at a couple of them after we're done with a little bit of enchanting here. So let's see. First of all, okay, there's our first enchant for sure. Because the only tool that I still need efficiency on is my axe. So let's go ahead and make an axe, a new one. And we'll give it efficiency 4, and then it came with Unbreaking 3, so this one can just be like an extra, a spare, if you will. I'm also looking for Feather Falling and Aqua Affinity. Smite's pretty bad. Honestly, another pick with Unbreaking 3 just wouldn't be a bad idea, just to have. But maybe we should cycle. Yeah, let's just cycle through some enchant. Or actually, we should check the book first before we do this. Unbreaking 3 book. Okay, that's eh. So let's cycle enchants a little bit here. We'll just do a garbage one. Sharpness 3, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 2, Fire Protection 3. Yeah, again, we'll just cycle. Just trying to get something worthwhile, something we don't have yet. Fire aspect, efficiency, might want to put that on a pick actually. Protection, respiration we have, and fire aspect. Let's go for, what was it? I mean, efficiency 4. I'd really like to get Silk Touch. So we're going to gamble a little bit, and I'm going to cycle again. Because this is our last chance to do a level 30 enchant. Unbreaking 3 on a sword, Fortune 3, Protection 3, Bane of Arthropods, Unbreaking 3. Okay, well, we have a Fortune 3. I think we're going to go for it. We'll put it on a pick. Oh, that's a sword. Oh, it's Fortune 2, not Fortune 3. We just wasted that enchant. Good job, Self. Good job. Okay. That's fine, though. A little bit of enchanting. You know, it's always good to have a backup pickaxe or whatever. And, you know, when we need to repair our other pickaxes and stuff, we can just combine them and it'll be fine. And I'm pretty sure that if I do this... Oh, no, it removes all the enchants from both of them. Okay. So that's probably a bad idea. Is terracotta ghast resistant? I think so. But don't quote me. We'll see, Joe. We'll see. So, yeah, over here, once we dump this stuff away... I want to take a look around, and I want to look at some of the other builds that some of the other hermits have been making, because there's all sorts of, like, super cool stuff. We'll probably even take our horse, honestly, just because we haven't really taken our horse out a whole lot for traveling and stuff. And it looks like it's about to be sleepy. Trying to establish a community base camp in the mining district? Oh, he must be talking about, like, the mining mesa. Use cobble, maybe? That's ghast proof. Excuse me. And then we just need to run back to the storage room, don't we? And put our stuff away. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get anything super good with the enchants, but it is what it is. I guess we probably should have just gone for like an Unbreaking 3 book or something like that. We also need to consider mending. We're going to want mending fairly soon, and I know we could do an AFK fish farm again, but I really don't want to do an AFK fishing farm this season. I may just want to do villagers, and that's something that I haven't really done. But then I also kind of have like this sneaking suspicion that if I just sort of hold off for a little while, some of the more technically minded people on the server will basically just start selling mending books. So I don't know. We'll see. Let me just put this stuff away, and I'm just gonna toss these wooden shovels, and then we'll take our horse on a little trip to go look and see what some of the other hermits have been up to, because there's all sorts of stuff. I'm going to take this bed with me as well. I just had that up here while I was moving stuff into my storage room. So we're just going to toss those out. We don't need them. And then let's take our horse out on an adventure. Now, I don't think we actually have a name for the horse yet. I do have a couple of name tags that I've found in dungeon chests and stuff like that. So if you have a good suggestion for the name, for the horse's name, let me know, because I'm not great at naming things. But let's head off in a general this way direction. So over here, the community enchanting area, this is at like negative, I think it's negative 200, negative 900. I think. Let's see. Negative... Yeah, roughly negative 200, negative 900, which is basically smack dab in the middle of our donut-shaped island. And then over in this direction, this is where we come to the modern or the present day district. And there's been a lot happening over here. I think, I know Python's over here. Please, horse, you can make it. Python's over here. Jevon's over here. I think TFC. No. TFC's in the futuristic district. Who's the third hermit in Cub fans in the modern district as well. So check this out. There's some pretty amazing little starter houses and stuff over here that I've seen. Python has his house, kind of a sort of modern, almost has like a log cabin-y feel to it. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but it fits within the district, and it looks great. He also has a lot of cows as pets, apparently. Can I get inside? Can I go? He has a cow loft. The loft of cows. That's kind of funny, actually. And then Jevon's over here with his sort of modern house. And it's interesting, you know, because this is the present day district. But we've also called it the modern district, and this is kind of an example of what I think of when I think of a modern house. This sort of very geometric sort of shape. But a better example of it is Cub fans that he built. That's like a perfect example of what I think of when I think of modern architecture. Check this out. This is gorgeous. I absolutely love this little starter house. It's so cute. And at the same time, it's very kind of elegant. And I think, I'm not sure if he's planning on filling in these windows all the way or if this is just supposed to be like a little railing. But it looks pretty good. Oh, he's got a little garage door here. We're gonna peek inside and just see. Oh, I like the use of the spruce logs as kind of like a carpet. That's kind of cool. And then he's got a water elevator that pops up. Oh, I forgot how fast water elevators are now if you do the bubble thing. That actually makes them like viable in my opinion. Because for a long time, like, water elevators have been a thing in Minecraft for ages, but I just never used them because they were such a pain. You know, you'd move so slow up and down. But I suppose now with the bubbles, with the 1.13 stuff, it really adds some options. Did I lose my horse? I don't know. He's over here. He's just chilling. But I love this little house. And then Joe Hills has built, like, I think it's called like the Ministry of something. I saw the video, but it was a couple days ago. The Ministry of Truth, construction area, claim and decorate an armor stand and post your links. So Joe kind of has himself here as an example. Mixer, YouTube, and his website. I think I'm just going to take this one. I don't have any armor to put on it. Maybe we'll come back when we can actually, like, properly decorate it. And I think my horse, yeah, my horse is going for a swim. Hey, horse, you, come back. You're not, this is not the time to go swimming, friend. That's funny. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up. I know it's a little bit shorter, but that's okay. Honestly, I thought the bridge was going to take me a lot longer than it did. So it's fine. We'll have a little bit of a shorter episode, and we'll be back with something else tomorrow. What should we work on next? Let me know in the comments. I have a few ideas. I think I may be taking on the Nether Hub this season. That was pretty fast. Did they change it so you now mine from horseback at the same speed that you do normally? Because I swear, up until 113, if you were on the back of a horse, you would mine things more slowly. If so, that is an amazing change, and I wholeheartedly approve. Anyway, guys, now I'm sidetracked. Now my brain is, like, churning and going, like, is this a thing? But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.